5 project management softwares for beginners. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a quick rundown of the top project management softwares, what the platforms really look like, and a quick pricing comparison between all of these. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing that I'm going to start this video off with is what project management softwares you should not be using as a beginner. Now, you might be wondering, why am I starting with a cons? Because I don't want you guys wasting your time as a beginner trying to work on these platforms that are so complex and difficult to use. So that is why I don't recommend it to beginners. Now, the first one on that list is Bitrix24. So Bitrix24 is not very user-friendly. It's complicated project management software, and it doesn't just serve you the functionalities that you would need in a basic software. So I would recommend that you stay away from Bitrix24 if you're a beginner. Now, second on the stay away list is Notion. Now, you might be wondering, Notion is actually one of the very popular project management softwares. Why would I say that you should stay away from Notion? Well, Notion, once again, is complicated to use, it's difficult to set up, and it has features that are so unnecessary that you're going to get lost in trying to fill out and understand those features and lose your basic workflow. So that is why I don't recommend Notion. Now, number 3, don't use these softwares list is Trello. And this is going to come to you guys as a larger shock because Trello is so popular and it's talked about so much, and it's very popular, but it's not popular because it's good. It's just popular because it's decent, but it is such a empty project management software. The general usability is difficult, the workspaces are difficult to navigate through, and overall, if you're working within several different sections or teams, it's going to be difficult for you to manage it. Now, if you're working on a single project, then Trello is okay, but other than that, Trello really does lag behind in terms of integrations and being able to, swiftly navigate between one workspace and another. So that is why I don't recommend Trello as well. Now, moving on to our recommended list. First off on my list, and these are in no particular order, is Basecamp. Now, Basecamp is useful, it is helpful, and it is easy to use. Now, on your top, you have your navigation panel, you have your home panel, you have your lineup, you have pings, you have hey, you have your overall activity, and then you can have all of these activity filters. So overdue to-dos, any to-dos added or completed, someone's activity, all latest activities, someone's assignments. You can view all of that, and the thing about Basecamp is that it's really easy to monitor a team's progress and an individual's progress on Basecamp, and that is why I really do think that Basecamp is a great project management software that you should choose to get started with. Now, Basecamp is not for everyone. So if I would suggest that Basecamp is for someone, it's for someone with a bit more know-how of project management software. If you're an absolute beginner, Basecamp might be slightly difficult. It's not really difficult, but it's going to be like a slightly more difficult project management software as compared to the other ones on this list. Now, the second one on my list is Smartsheet. So we're just going to click on over here and we're going to accept their terms and conditions, and I'm going to show you guys what using Smartsheet is really like. And the great part about Smartsheet is that it is so simple to do difficult tasks on this platform. So I'm just going to skip these and I'm going to show you guys why I like Smartsheet. Now, you can see over here that I have a basic Excel sheet. So this is like a Excel sheet, but it's easier to use. So if I click on over here, I have a second list called tasks, and then I can add, another task over here. And then I can just click on assign to, and I can assign it to a specific person. I can add a start date, end date, or if I go on over here, scroll over here, I can add notes as well. And within every section, I can move the column, I can filter it out, I can sort the rows, and I can, just generalize and categorize my tasks accordingly. So that is why I really like Smartsheet, because it really helps you in generally just creating a project management software where tracking progress is easy, where monitoring and supervising is super easy. So that is a good part about Smartsheet overall. If you see on your left, you have your navigation panel, you have your home page, you have your general notifications folders, you have your recents, favorites, and then work apps as well. So after that, you also have requests. So you can specifically send requests and receive requests. So let's say if one person in the team needs notes from the other person, they can just simply send a request and everything will be monitored, everything will be easy to navigate through, and won't be any kind of miscommunication within your business. So that is why Smartsheet is so good to use. So you can see in Smartsheet they have this categorization system between sheets, workspaces, and resource views. So you can post items in resource views for everyone in the team to access, and then you can create different workspaces. So you can click on create new workspace, let's say marketing, and all people related to marketing can join this workspace. You can send them an invite link, and then all the marketing work can happen within this workspace. So moving on to our next project management software, we have Airtable. Now, Airtable is great and it's user friendly and it's very, very simple to navigate through. So I have logged on to my Airtable account, and this is like my basic interface, and within my interface I have different workspaces. So I can click on content operations, which is a singular workspace I have created, and then you can see once I click on it I have these detailed lists that I can create, and the project names, priority, statuses. You can add any column you want to add any further filters. So I can click on this plus icon and I can add like managing, or let's say project manager or task manager. So I can add like task manager, and this needs to be answered in a single text line. I want to create fields, so I can add the names of the task managers for each of these tasks, for each of these projects, and you can create these kinds of very detailed yet interesting looking lists and detailed forms as well. And you can really not only monitor team progress, but you can monitor project progress. And this is the difference between Airtable and the other softwares, is that Airtable has a higher focus on the overall progress of the campaign or progress of the project. So what stage your project is in is of higher importance on Airtable as it is in comparison to the other softwares. Now moving on to the fourth on our list, or I don't even remember, but this is one of my favorites. It's Asana, and Asana is for the absolute beginners. So if I go on to my Asana platform, you can see I've added this task called math. I can add new sections, and within my sections I can create tasks, and within my tasks I can create different columns to organize those tasks. I can view it in list views, I can take board views, timeline views, calendar views, and workflow views as well. So the workflows are especially really nice to use if you're using the premium version, because they give you a visual aspect of how far along your project is. Now moving on to next on our list, we have ClickUp, and ClickUp is the same as Asana. Now with ClickUp, not only do you get this simple interactive form, but you have an easy to use form that is interesting to look at. And I find that to be the best part about ClickUp, is that it is so good when you're using ClickUp. You don't feel tired, you don't feel like, oh, this is so boring, I'm working. It looks nice, it looks interactive, and it keeps you interested in your work. Now, moving on to the last project management software on our list, we have Monday.com. Now, Monday.com is I would say it's a mixture between Smartsheet and ClickUp, because you get a lot of detail and you also get a very interactive form. And personally speaking, out of all of these project management softwares, I would recommend that you go on to Monday.com and you try that out first, because I find that it's great for people that want detail but that also want a overall interactive form that is interesting to use. But there is a higher learning curve for Monday.com, so if you want to keep it simple, if your projects are not that complicated and you want to keep it simple, then you can opt for the other ones as well. But Monday.com is a great option for people that are detail oriented but also want, something interesting to look at. Now, in terms of pricing, most of these project management softwares are available for free, but Smartsheet is not available for free. Asana, ClickUp, Monday, and Basecamp are all available for free. Basecamp only has one premium version, which starts at $99, and that is like a simple flat fee that they have, and you can manage your entire business on Basecamp. The other ones have different pricing programs. So Smartsheet starts at $7, Airtable starts at $10 for their Plus version. The Asana premium version starts at $10.99, while ClickUp is free, and then they have a $5 version, a $9 version, and a $19 version. And then Monday.com has the free version, and then the basic version starting at $8 per person per month. So overall, the pricing is pretty much competitive. You're not going to be saving a lot of money on either of these. If you choose for one or the other, you're going to be paying around the same amount of money. So that was it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and you are now able to choose the best project management software for your business or for your projects. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.